Now, President Obama is in Manila on the final stage of his Asian tour. His visit coincides with the signing of a new defense agreement which allows America to send larger numbers of troops to bases in the Philippines. Mr. Obama says the 10-year agreement will help promote regional security, and he reiterated U.S. support for the Philippines' efforts at arbitration in its territorial disputes with China. Rupert Wingfield-Hayes reports now from the South China Sea.
This is the South China Sea, one of the most contested bits of water on Earth. We're heading out towards the rich fishing grounds around the Scarborough Shoals, a coral atoll about 100 miles off the Philippine coast. These men used to fish there every spring, but now they are too scared to go back.
Chinese Coast Guard will say, "Go away, go away."
Mario's boat has been sprayed by water cannon and threatened with machine guns. China claims the whole of the South China Sea as its own, this huge tongue-shaped line going right up to the edge of the Philippines. It's building facilities on coral atolls to defend its claims.
Need help kasi
Our government is weak, he says.
China.
It cannot defend us against China. That's why we really need America's help. Out here in the South China Sea, these Filipino fishermen are facing the new reality of Chinese power. Small countries like the Philippines, which barely has a navy to speak of, simply have no way to face up to China's new power by itself. And that's why it's turning back to its old colonial master, the United States, for help. This is Clark Field, 50 miles north of Manila. It was once the biggest American air base outside the United States. Relics of the Cold War era are now a site for picnicking. But at the height of the Cold War, 15,000 Americans lived here. Not everyone is happy about the idea of them coming back. In a nearby village, farmers from a left-wing peasant group are meeting. They think the US is using the China threat as an excuse.
The US is trying to create an issue so that they can go back here in the Philippines. They would like to go back here in the Philippines to use the Philippines as their base and to get all the resources here, and even all the Asian countries they use as their base.
There are many in the Philippines who will welcome the Americans back with open arms. But those who campaigned to get the US out of here 20 years ago feel like this is turning back the clock. Rupert Wingfield-Hayes, BBC News, in the Northern Philippines.